not bringing up, stirring up a bunch of old dust or whatever, is that we came up there and because of my situation at Sony, we just started diplomats. I'm referring to. We came up there and started moving real quick because we got jerked around at Sony, and we learned the business. And when we got to Rocafella, we already knew what we had to do. We know who's running radio. We know who's running promotion. We know who's head of marketing. Okay, cool. Def Jam's downstairs. We're going downstairs to speak to Kevin Lows, to speak to Kaiser, to speak to bilyeu, to speak to Julie Greenwald. And, you know, I'm not saying this how Jay-Z felt, but it felt like maybe because his other artists didn't do that. And it might have been wrong, too, on our part. We was jumping the gun. But without, you know, talking.
Aggressive with it.
Yeah, aggressive. Yeah, trying to make it happen without talking to him. And, you know, Dame offered me the president job at Rocafella without consulting with Jay-Z. So a lot of little emotions was going on with not just Jay-Z and myself, but, you know, you got Brooklyn there, Philly there, Harlem there. There's a lot of different crews within crews. So basically, it probably didn't mesh, and we was moving a little too, I'm not going to say too fast. We did what we had to do because we came from a messed up situation. Everybody wasn't on the same page, but no matter whether me and Jay-Z got along publicly or even in private, what I tell people is that me and him may not even been speaking, but what I had to do, I had to get 6 signatures to do anything, which was Leo Cohen, Julie Greenwald, Kevin Lows, Biggs, Jay-Z, and Damon. Jay-Z signed off on anything, whether it was diplomats or juelz or anything that I did. So maybe we may have not been on the same page personally, but business-wise, he never.
All right, y'all. So that was Cameron, and he was speaking about his relationship with Jay-Z. And as you may know, Cameron's and Jay-Z's relationship has always been very strained, to say at least. And I think the reason why is because Cameron, when he came up with Jay-Z was just this normal guy. And then at some point, Jay-Z decided to actually switch up. That's when he low-key tried to son Cameron. And Cameron, he's not having that because he grew up with Jay-Z when Jay-Z was basically no one. And I've actually heard this story from several people. The last time I heard it was from Gene Deal a couple of days ago. And he mentioned that Jay-Z used to walk around with fake Gucci. And he was basically a corny nerd. And people in Harlem and also in his own neighborhood used to clown Jay-Z. And Jay-Z suffered from bad self-esteem. And Gene Deal, he says that he actually believes Jay-Z is the way he is because he still remembers when people used to clown him when he was a nobody. And I think that this is the reason why Cameron and Jay-Z doesn't have a good relationship, because Jay-Z, he keeps trying to son Cameron, and Cameron, he's not having it. So let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.